Life takes no prisoners. Man imprisons himself by seeking from it that which it can never provide. He who has discovered the divine has no need for man. If a man has not truth, what does he truly have? The chase for goodness leads to guilt. A truth for which one is not ready is infinitely more valuable than a lie for which he is. After a certain age, your children will never again look at you the way they once did, no matter how hard you try. A human attempts to adorn and beautify himself for the world. What he does not understand is that there is not enough adornment and beautification in all the world to fill his chasm of insecurities. A human thinks that his life will turn out a certain way. He sees images of his future life, and nothing in his current state of affairs denies this possibility. But the cracks in the foundation are not seen until the entire structure comes crashing to the ground. Sorrow appears where happiness appears. Tragedy appears where hope appears. Turmoil appears where harmony appears. Conflict appears where reconciliation appears. Where there is one, there is the other, despite man's lifelong attempts to make it not so. All relationships end, even when they do not. Prescriptions have enslaved you to a day that will never come. The only human worth exposing yourself to is the one who awakens within you something that eradicates your need for any human being. Man's life is a waiting room, fit with a foggy window, trying to make sense of an amorphous shape on the distant horizon, in hope that it may bring him pleasure. If today it goes not your way, it may tomorrow. Once it does, it is sure to stop going your way. A serious man realizes that everything in his life is a chase. His freedom and all that he has truly longed for in this life lies in permanent arrival. The first and only thing for a man to attain in his life is sincerity and seriousness. Without this, nothing is possible but dying, fearful, and ignorant. The rain is falling. It has no interest in making a sound, no desire to be seen or heard. All that you do, the manner in which you speak, the things about which you think, morning, noon, and night, have never been your choice. They are society working through you. The most valuable things to be learned live beyond the domain of intellect. Only a fool changes with the times. A man who has become better is of little power and utility as compared to a man who has become serious. There exist quality men in the world who are drawn to serious matters, but they become prey to their egos by discussing them with intellectuals. Society is created by the least of mankind for the least of mankind. The wise man avoids groups at any and all costs. Conventional, commercial, popular, and modern are hallmarks of untruth. It is not the message, it's developing the ears to hear it. Lies that you have been told. Exercise creates weight loss. Hard work creates success. Kindness begets kindness. Stock market makes one wealthy. School is necessary. A little wine, alcohol is okay or good for you. Meditation creates peace. Keep practicing and it will come. The man who thinks he knows never sees the truth. The man who intellectually claims that he does not know never sees the truth. The man whose pursuits and actions arise from a genuine not knowing and a desperation to know is a candidate for truth. The man who has no money worships it. The man who has money overvalues it. The sincere and serious man deserves respect, for he is the one that society has no answers for. He is the white tiger that roams amongst the sheep. He is the true unicorn. He lives in the fringes of the world, going in mind and place where no ordinary man would dare. There is no should, there is only what is. There is no acceptance, there is only what is. There is no hope, there is only what is. Man cares not for what is cares not for man. For all your life, you have been seeking the right answers, never having realized that you have been asking the wrong questions. If a man solves all his problems, he no longer needs anything. This is what the wisest human in the world devotes his time and all his resources to. For even if he spent his very last dollar to become problem free, he would be the envy of every wealthy man alive. Humans start businesses to make money because they believe that money will satisfy their heart. Instead, it leaves a gaping hole in it. Charity is done for pleasure as well. The hole in the heart remains. Every human being in your life judges you in some way, is unreliable to you in some way, hurts you in some way, every single one. What this demonstrates is not that humans are bad, but a human cannot be your faith, fulcrum, or foundation. A human lives so many lives, so many fractures he is manually holding together. There is not a person on this earth that will be as reliable as you would like them to be. There is no divinity in personhood. You are intimately tied to the belief that tomorrow will be better than today. Each excitement has a cost. Everything is genuinely possible for you, but your opinions and beliefs exempt you from this possibility. Man succumbs to death but once. To life, he succumbs each and every day. In a true world, the unserious human, the insincere human, would be a pariah, a shunned and ignored and marginalized faction. In the world we currently live, he is the centerpiece, the one who is catered to, and this is why this society breeds more of them. A summary of man's life: babble nonsense to nobodies, pleasure chase for rewards, adorn his ego, ingest intoxicating substances, practice self-help techniques, have conflicts with self and others, have an unrestful sleep, wake up, repeat, die in mid-action. Every person in your life is hindering you in ways that you will never come to know. A man's life is entirely wasted in the pursuit of being viewed as good and smart. For you, who speak empty platitudes, reply with bumper sticker quotes: happiness, be strong, love, 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 all is one, be this, do that. I wonder if your drivel ever stops you in mid speech, if you ever feel the tinge of shame for your unseriousness. The insincere and ignorant pursue improvement and feeling better. The sincere and the wise pursue truth. The most damaging addiction is hope. Moderation is a lie sold to the masses. Truth lives in the extremes. He who attempts to make you happy perpetuates your suffering. The human who sees the hopeless irreversibility of his conditioning and the depths of his artificiality and ignorance may live to escape it. The reason that you are not silent is because you are under the insidious notion that you know something. All the stories are nothing. All the parables are nothing. All the teachings are nothing. The serious man has no use for anything. A man's opinions are nonsense. His beliefs are nonsense. His thoughts are nonsense. His entire life settles and moves upon the foundation of this nonsense. A sincere man grows tired of his own voice. Life, it must be known, is capable of things one cannot imagine. Placing one's trust in it is a catastrophe in the making. You will never be happy. One cannot be something that does not fundamentally exist. Strangers make more peaceful companions than acquaintances. This world has nothing to offer. Its people are predictable and uninspiring. Circumstances are circular and joyless, a cacophony of voices and noises, a traveling circus of cardboard props and neon lights. This world has nothing to offer. The sincere and serious human. Man's capacity for wasting his life is boundless. There are maybe a few hundred to a few thousand humans in the entire world population who are ready to receive the truth. All roles that a human plays, no matter how sanctified and ostensibly sacred they may be, produce only anxiety and failure. This is because every role is a lie. Nothing is good. Only untruth can be commercial. Do not settle in, do not grow roots, do not create attachments, do not covet money and things, for your time in this foreign land is soon to be over. If one seeks no limitations, he must first have no excuses. This was a collection of tweets written by Kapil Gupta during the month of May. For more of this kind of thoughts, visit his Twitter account at Kapil Gupta MD. Have a good day.